We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the New York Yankees. So the Bronx Bombers are looking to collect their 8th win in a row next. Stanley Bergman gets the ball for the Yankees in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
You know, every pitcher comes out of spring training hoping they can make somewhere between 30 to 35 starts. This guy will be making start number 30 on the year. He's reliable, he's dependable, and he's been pretty good all season long. 30 starts, not an easy thing to do.
Here comes the first pitch. And that's in there for strike one. Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They've been playing better than .500 baseball of late. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left, so he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
Well, Dero, you know, they say records are made to be broken, and what a monster year this guy's had.
Yeah, there it is, Dan. Most RBIs in one season. I can't begin to tell you as a former offensive player what that means. You want to put biscuits in the basket.
Ready now for the Diamondbacks. Carlos Fernandez hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Wiggins camps under it, and he's got it for route number 2. Ready to take his hacks again, John Wiggins, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. This is line to left, and that's in there, base hit. Ready once again, John Wiggins. He singled his last time up. In there for strike one. 0-1. One out, nobody on. Here's a high pop-up. Snell waits on it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Brandon Drury will bat next. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Brandon Drury.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. What a play. Digging in now,
Here we go.
John
One time, right
Wiggins.
now. Let's go.
The first baseman, John
First
Wiggins.
offering on its way.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Here we go now, huh?
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch is made. Runner tagging from third. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Willie Hayes. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame.
Willie.
Grounded to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Wow, that's 8 wins in a row, and it seems like they can't do anything wrong. When you're riding a streak like this, you eat the same food, you drive the ballpark the same way, you do everything the same because you don't want to do anything to jeopardize this streak.
8-2 tonight's final. The Yankees jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Stanley Bergman wins for a league-high total 24th time. Jim Pinozzo allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the New York Yankees. John Wiggins, with just days left to play, the league's top power bat looks to cement his case for the home run crown. Next. Rick Vaughn is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Yanks. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy's had a solid season up to this point. 15 wins on the year, and that's a pretty good number. He's going to look to add to that total in this one here today.
Stepping up now, John Wiggins. With just a few games left to play, he comes into this one with a sizable lead in the home run standings.
Wiggins.
And the way he's swinging the bat, I don't think anyone catches him. It's got to be a nice feeling stepping to the plate knowing you're going to end up a home run champ.
Up next for Arizona, Taylor Snell.
Taylor Snell.
Here now the 2-2. This is on the ground over to first. Scooped up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. One left for the Diamondbacks. They trail in this one 3-0. Now at the plate, John Wiggins. He reached on a single in his first try.
Hey, let it fly right here.
Has a look, now the pitch.
Hey, the way this guy on the mound's been struggling to find the zone, I'm not mad at the guy taking a pitch.
High in the air out to center field. Hayes will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. So striding forward now, John Wiggins. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on some.
Hit high and deep out to left center field. Looking up is the left fielder. To the track, to the wall. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. So a solo shot here to left center field. So he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate. As the Yankees start to pull away a bit, it's now 4-0.
When you play with the big part of the field, it doesn't surprise me that you lead the league in home runs. That was an absolute bullet to dead center. What an impressive swing.
Digging in, John Wiggins, first in the league in home runs, and he added one more to his total earlier in this game.
Man, I can see myself in the Texas Rangers dugout right now, and the hitting coach Rudy Jaramillo would always say, batting average will fluctuate, but they can never take away ribbies and homers, and this guy just keeps adding to the total.
Pulled toward right center field. Hayes will range to his left and put it away. 2 down.
Man, they're making it look awful easy out there. That's 9 wins in a row. That's right, 9 wins in a row. And by the way they're playing, I see no reason why this streak is going to end anytime soon. They're just playing great baseball.
This evening's game comes to an end, 5-4, the final tally. New York jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Rick Vaughn records win number 16 on the season. Alex Armas strikes out the side to record the save, his 49th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over. Afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the New York Yankees. So the Bronx Bombers find themselves on an impressive 9-game winning streak. They'll try to push it into double digits next. Bud Hammonds will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Standing in, John Wiggins watches fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all 3 categories.
Winning the triple crown is really magical. Think about it.
Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. Hart is on his way home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Well, they're
in now, Brian Reyes. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. He's got it. And he'll step on first himself for the out. So stepping in, John Wiggins. He scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here? Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality.
There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple. Leading off the inning, John Wiggins, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Fielded cleanly, and that's out number 1. Into the box now, John Wiggins. He's tripled twice already in this ball game. Here comes the first pitch. In there, strike 1. Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Good curveball, strike 2. Cordero features one of the biggest yackers in the game. Curveball's got a ton of movement. Hits it high and deep out to center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. At the plate, John Wiggins. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Hard hit towards center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And he is into second base with a double. His third hit this afternoon.
Well, lefty on lefty, this is a tough matchup, but he stays in there, keeps that front shoulder closed, and just rips the pitch for a 2-bagger. Nice job of defying the odds there.
Grounded to short. Scooped up. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Coming to the plate now, Zach Montes. He's 2 for 4 in the ball game. Liner towards second. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And the run will score from second as it's back to just a 2-run ball game now.
Well, it's almost automatic for this guy as he puts another game on ice. That's save number 40 for the season. Clearly, this guy is one of the best in the game.
This one comes to a close today at an 8-6 final. The Arizona Diamondbacks came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Manuel Cordero earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Jeremy Wertekemper hammers down the save, his 40th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.